Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. We're going to get right into this, see what's going on with you. For those of you who are interested, this is the Muse Tarot. So, yeah, let's just dive right in, see what's going on with you. A few things. your emotions, trying to stay in your head. We have the Moon, Queen of Cups, or sorry, King of Cups, and Ace of Voices, Ace of Swords. It's interesting. Woo, stuff's happening. Let's see what it is. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Materials. I usually get job energy from that, but it's not really coming through. The very first thing I said when these came out was you're in your emotions right now and you're trying to get in your head, and Ace of Cups comes out in the reverse. So there's something you're trying to repress, I feel. And it's not making you feel very great. I've got 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Voices here, 5 of Swords. It's putting you in your head and it's making you feel a whole lot of lack, a whole lot of, I want to say not really feeling loved, which is not the feeling that anyone really wants, but it's what I'm getting for you. And the towers come out here and I'm feeling resistance towards it. There's something you don't want to let yourself feel anything about, and it's resisting this tower, and resisting the tower never ends well. It just honestly makes you more miserable. I get the feeling that I'm getting like a next step kind of energy. So I've got 2 of Wands here, 2 of Inspiration, and the Page of Materials. I get the feeling that you need to take a step and you don't want to. It's like you don't want to move towards your future. 6 of Cups is here. You want things to stay the way they've always been. I'm getting real comfort zone vibes out of this. And I think that's your issue. Like staying in your comfort zone is making you miserable. And I feel like you keep telling yourself, well, if I just don't think about it, if I just don't feel it, it'll be fine. But what you're not seeing is, or maybe what you are seeing and you don't want to see, is the next step is the beginning of the rest of your life, is the message that I'm getting. Because I've got 9 of Pentacles here, being sound and self-sufficient. Having everything you need to just take care of yourself. This is material success, ultimately. And it's here with the Magician and the 10 of Cups and the Hierophant. So even though you kind of know that the next step is the beginning of the rest of your life, I feel like you're so caught up in how things are now that you don't think the change is going to actually be anything different. You're like, well, nothing ever changes, so why should, like, this tower moment wants to come, but because you're so stuck in the nothing ever changes mentality, you're not letting yourself move on to the next stage, and you are continuing to be stuck in the 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles energy, which means that you are making it so nothing ever changes. When the Magician is here telling you that you have in your power everything you need to make things change. You can create magic, and you don't want to, which is crazy to me, because 10 of Cups is here. You could have that. You're not letting yourself have that. And it's a really kind of sad energy to be stuck in. More on this, please. Sagittarius. Knight of Cups just popped out, and the message I heard immediately from that is lead with your heart. So the fact that you're trying to repress whatever it is you're actually feeling, I think you know with the Moon card here that the next step is actually good for you. But there's also a fear that if you take the step, it's not going to change. So you're kind of in a why bother kind of attitude. You need to leave that attitude behind. And I think you need to take some real soul searching to do it with the Hermit. 3 of Cups is here as well. I think you need to get in touch with some of your friends and really, I'm getting, have a heart-to-heart chat. And once that chat has happened, I think you need to go within and do some real introspection. Okay? Because all I can really say is I'm really surprised that the 8 of Swords isn't here right now, because you were the one that's holding yourself back. There's 8 of Materials, King of Materials here. Like, this could be you. I feel material success is coming here, but it comes through a lot of hard work. And maybe that's part of your issue. Maybe you don't really want to put in the hard work. For some of you, I feel like you've been putting in so much hard work that that's where the fear of like nothing's going to change is coming from. Because you're like, well, I've been doing it for so long and I still haven't made it. Well, you've almost made it. Like, if you give up now, you'll never make it. So why stop, right? Let's clarify this. Ooh. Death is here. Change is coming whether you like it or not. And the more you fight it, the more it's going to hurt, is what I'm getting. That was too many cards. Can't take a quarter of the deck. I'm sorry. Here we go. The Fool. You need to take the steps. Okay? I want to say you need to throw caution to the wind and just go. Because otherwise you're not going to make it where you want to be. Got the High Priest here, so it's doubling on the Hierophant, when all I'm really getting from that is like it sets the tone for the rest of your life, right? Like, this change, this moving forward sets the tone for things. And it came out like earlier with the 10 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles came out again. So for a lot of you, this is a job, and I think you're worried about taking the move. 2 of Wands here again. 2 of Wands. I feel like if you have to move for this, I feel like it's the move you're afraid of more than anything. But you have to choose. You have to do it. It's just the way it is. Queen of Cups. You need to embrace your emotions. You need to take a sip of that cup and let yourself feel what you're feeling without getting too logical and up in your head about it. Because right now I feel like that's honestly your biggest problem, is being too up in your head about it. Just looking here. Six of Wands. Success is at the end of it. It's assured, basically. You take the steps, you find success. So, I mean, it's kind of almost self-explanatory, wouldn't you say? Like, you take the steps, you've got success, and the Magician's at the bottom of the deck. So again, you have everything you need to make this happen. The Magician holds all the aces, right? I feel like with the Magician being at the bottom of the deck here, it's saying more so that you will create your own success. almost. Because that's kind of what the magician does, having all the aces. It's putting things into practice and turning them into something that works for you. And once you do that, Six of Wands. So that's what's here. That's what you need to do. And honestly, I don't feel like there's anything deeper we can really go into, because it like, all I'm really getting here is it is what it is. You're ignoring your emotions in favor of saying, well, but I can't do this, and well, I can't do that, and well, this is how it's been, and this is how it always is, and nothing ever changes, and you're talking yourself in circles and keeping yourself stuck. And you need to let go of that. Okay, so let's get you a Moonology card. Sagittarius, please. I'm even feeling resistance here, like that it just doesn't want to give me a card. You're still fighting this, whatever it is, and I feel like you're sitting on the other end of the screen going, nuh-uh, you don't know what you're talking about. That's not what's going on at all. And I feel like if you just kind of take a step back, you realize that on some level I'm right. Third quarter moon at the bottom of the deck. Adjustments are required. And I believe that is telling you adjustments in your mindset are required. Your one Moonology card came out in the reverse. Full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. And it does, but only if you let it. The fact that it's in reverse is telling me that you're still going to resist this message. That you still don't like what I have to tell you. But underneath, don't let pride get in your way. Okay? Let it go. Alright? This is a bit of a tough love reading. And I know a lot of people do not like tough love. So there's not really much else I can give you there. This is it. Sag, this is it. Take it or leave it. I've done my part. The rest is up to you. Okay? So that's what I have for you. If this resonated, I hope it did. Please drop a like down below. That lets me know as tarot reader I've tapped into your energies, which is super important. If you'd like to see more, I do have new videos almost daily. It seems like I've got weekly energies on Sundays, yes or no's on Saturdays, and various other things Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.